strong side or weak side. Everybody knows that. If not, let me give you your white belt back. Very good. All right, so
just show us to make sure that.
Let's just touch on it. So I'm going to try to put myself on weak side to alleviate the choking danger. And there's still stuff you can do, obviously, but for me, kind of this is a battle of head position. So I'm going to try to go to the weak side and get my head kind of on the mat. He's doing a good job of battling me here. So I've got to be, see, now I'm starting to be safe. Notice like he had his head in a good spot.
Yeah.
Like he had a good control here, and it was blocking. So if you get stuck like this, you have to be more stubborn than the guy. Like even if it means like grinding my head and kind of making it uncomfortable. See, he was blocking the ground. I was actually kind of smashing his head there, you see? So he wanted to move it. Sorry if I made that uncomfortable for you. But now you're safe for the choke, okay? And now we can start focusing on hip turns. So generally what I'll focus on is this bottom hook. So since he can't choke me, I can use this hand here on that leg and start to beat that hook. And then I just start to, scramble's gonna ensue right here, right? He might try to get on top of me. If he does, I'm fighting this leg to stop him from mounting me. If he doesn't try to get on top of me, I'll end up just easily getting on top of him here. All right? I don't really know what's going to happen once I get my head on the floor and the hip starts to turn. There's going to be some type of a battle for position. But the main thing is to find yourself in that safe spot, right? So start off here, head on the ground. Now, what could also happen is you might be on the strong side. So from here, what we can try to do is I'll facilitate a roll, and while we're rolling, I'll find myself on the weak side with my head where I want it. So here's what I mean. Instead of staying here and getting choked, I'm going to turn, stay with a good control. All right, so I'm going to turn here. Now I'm on the weak side with my head on the floor. So you can find that position if you're aware of it. You know what I mean? Again. So let's say I find myself like in a belly down position where he's hooked in. All right, and he's hooked in. Okay, so I just need to know strong side and weak side. Weak side's that way, so I'm just going to go weak side and put my head on the mat. Boom, now he can't choke. See what I'm saying? So that's kind of the idea. That's the defense that I want you guys to be mindful of, is the weak side, head on the floor battle. And then the bow and arrow choke. Some of you guys have been hitting this in competition, right? All right, cool, spin around. So bow and arrow choke is coming from weak side. Thumb inside the collar, gripping on this below-line pant leg here, okay? Hip kicks out, sitting up, and then we make a choke here. The pet peeve I have is when people make this lobster claw, that's called lobster claw grip like this. This is not how you want to be gripping the jacket, okay? I like to think about like I'm throwing like a fishing rod, like that's kind of like how my grip is, like that. So if I grip here and I throw that fishing rod, boom, as I cast the line, that's where the choke comes on. Arm bar, all right. Once again, we'll take the weak side position. So let's say his arms are in like close to his collar and stuff. I can switch to like a Kimura grip here, all right? And I just hip out, and I'm just trying to slide out as far as possible so that his shoulder is in line with my hip, not up here on my chest. Okay, here I was thinking more about neck attacks. When he's low on my hip, I'm thinking more about this arm. The main thing here is that his elbow is not going to the mat, okay? Because then he can kind of build a base and go on top of me. So I'm trying to keep that elbow up. So I'm not squeezing the arm to me. What am I doing? I'm straightening my arms out. Put your elbow on the floor, please. It's very hard. Yeah, see? All I do is scoot, scoot, scoot away as far as possible. Then it's very comfortable for my leg to go here and smash down for the arm. It should not be a flexibility move. If you're here, I can't get my leg over. Stay crunched down a little bit. Like, it's hard, right? Even here, I don't have a good angle, you see? Like, he can like press my foot off. It should be very comfortable for me. So I straighten the arm, scoot away. Scoot away. Try to go to your elbow, please. It's hard. See, I can drag him back in. Look how easy this is. See, I didn't have to be stretch Armstrong or super flexible to make that work. All right, so that's our back control stuff. So we've got defense, bow and arrow choke, and arm bar. Let's try it a few times. On 3, 1, 2.